who we will share with. So welcome. It is Tuesday. It is 6 p.m. We are live on Facebook with Kids Talk Tuesdays. We are so excited. We're excited about the show tonight. I'm excited every Tuesday. I get this opportunity and privilege to be amongst some great, amazingly talented, and prospering in a major way, some young children that have really set the bar high and that are on the road to millionaire status, billionaire status, all of those great things. I really believe it. I'm going to speak that into the atmosphere. So welcome. If this is your first time with us, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, thank you for sharing, liking, commenting. We want you to engage tonight. We really want you to invite other families with young children, because let me tell you what Kid Talk Tuesdays is all about. Kids Talk Tuesdays is a platform for kid authors and entrepreneurs to use their voices to inspire the world. Inspire the world. Exactly. You heard that correctly. Kids Talk Tuesdays is brought to you by the King's Press LLC. And we are live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me, excuse me, let me go ahead. Oh, before I bring our guests on, you can rewatch Kids Talk Tuesdays live. You can watch the live interview, but of course it won't be live at that time. But you can go to our YouTube page, which is the King's Press. But of course, you can always rewatch it here on Facebook. So you can still share this even afterwards. Your friends can watch it on their own time. How great is that? So our guest is in the waiting room. She is ready. So let me go ahead and welcome her in. I hope that you all will give her a warm welcome. Her name is Saniyya Hunt. She is a kid entrepreneur doing major things. I'm very proud of her, and I want her to introduce herself to you. So let me bring her right back. Let me see.
Hi.
Saniyya, hi. We are now live on Facebook, and what I would like you to do is take a few moments, introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay. Hi, my name is Saniyya. I am 11 years old. I am from Dallas, Georgia, and I am the CEO and chief creator of Sassy G Nails. Sassy G is a 10-free vegan polish line, which means I don't use any harsh chemicals found in most nail polishes, and I don't use any animal products.
That is awesome. So, Sassy G Nails, I love it. Where did you get this idea from, Saniyya?
Well, I love to do my nails and I love science, so I wanted to do something that would incorporate the two. So I decided to do nail polish, and during my research, I found out that there were a lot of harsh chemicals in nail polish, so I wanted to create a nail polish line that didn't limit your variety in colors, but it was also giving you safe polishes to put on your nails.
That is fantastic. So, thank you so much for being with me tonight. It is a privilege and an honor to the King's Press to have you on. I'm so inspired by your story. I know when I spoke with your mom, she was explaining to me that you and your team, you often go to, it was nursing homes, or was it senior citizen homes, and paint the nails of the ladies there. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes. So I think it was I think at least like 1 year after I started my business, I decided to create my Sassy Squad. And what my Sassy Squad does is we go into nursing homes and adult daycare centers, and we provide free manicures to the elderly and mentally delayed. But due to quarantine and
Mhm.
COVID-19, we weren't able to do any of that stuff this year. But that's what we would do on a regular what we would do like we would try to do it like at least every month.
Okay, that's fantastic. How did you feel doing that for other people, the young and then the elderly?
It made me happy. I really just enjoy doing just like different things just because that's just kind of who I am. That's just my personality. So in like seeing people happy or seeing people
Mhm.
smiley or like just happy, this makes me happy. So I really enjoy doing it.
I love it. I love it. I'm just picturing some young ladies coming into, a senior citizen home and just brightening, like you said, putting smiles on those ladies' faces, talking to them because sometimes they just want, some interaction. And I'm sure they love the interaction with younger children and younger girls at that. And then to be get their nails done at the same time and feeling, pretty and things like that. I bet you that was just a great time for them. So thank you for even taking the time to do that. Um, let's talk more about how you got started with your business. Was the process, talk to us about your process. Like when you first had this idea, you knew what you wanted to do. Um, talk to us about your process.
So the process, I'm not going to say it was easy because it was difficult just because there's a lot of things you have to do into starting your business, like figuring out what you want to do to start off your business, like the colors that you want to start off with, how you're going to introduce your business to different people, and then getting your business license. That takes a while. So really just it's a very difficult process, but um it's something that you need to do if you want to start a successful business.
Okay. So and did you have help with getting your business off the ground?
Yes, my mom was a big help. Yeah, my mom was a big help. Because she helped me because she has to drive me to different places. So
Mhm.
she helped me with really a lot of the stuff. She's really like a really important role, played a really important role inside of starting the business.
Awesome. So that's great to have support and have your mom backing you. I bet sometimes too that, if you felt like maybe today I kind of don't want to work or things, mom kind of kept you motivated. Would you say that that was something that your mom did as well?
Yes, a
Awesome.
lot.
So it's always good. I'm always encouraging parents, when your children have a gift or they have a dream, ideas, things that they want to pursue, even in those times when they feel, and especially if they're, it's something that they can be good at, when they feel like giving up, you still have to motivate them and find ways to inspire them and keep that fire burning because it's easy to get sidetracked in things when you're young. I know oftentimes when I take my son to sell his book, sometimes he's sitting there, he's looking all tired and sluggish. And I'm like, nobody's going to buy anything from you looking like that. You have to sit up, be strong, put a smile on your face, all those things. So I love when parents do not let their children, give up and continue to push you even on those days when you don't feel like doing it. How do you feel as a young business owner as you got this thing down packed now? Like, what? How do you feel personally?
I enjoy you. Oh, sorry. I enjoy you just really need to find your balance or find how like find your rhythm because it's different for a lot of people. So once you find like how to kind of just like figure out your rhythm and how you balance everything out, it becomes like a routine and it
Mm,
becomes pretty easy and it becomes kind of like second nature. Like you're
okay.
able to do it and it's pretty easy.
Okay. Do you have like a set routine that you follow daily?
So for me, um, I'm like the kind of person that I'll try to set out a routine
Mm-hmm.
and then I end up just doing everything out of order.
Okay.
Um, so like in a lot, especially since I'm doing homeschool now,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot easier than whenever I was doing regular school because now if I have like an event I have to go to, well, not now, but like
Mhm.
before,
Mhm.
whenever I was doing homeschool, if I had an event I had to go to, I was able to do it because I was able to get out of school because I mean I'm still doing it at home, so I have like I can do school at any time. So
Okay.
it's pretty easy once I started homeschool. So
That's
yeah,
awesome. So that worked out in your favor, huh?
yeah.
Good. That's great. Um, Now I think you told us why you got started. Did you let us know when did you start your business?
So that question for me to answer sometimes is difficult just because of the day I started because I started on my birthday.
Okay.
So it's a little difficult whenever someone asks because like my birthday is like at the very beginning of the year.
Okay.
So yeah, but I started in 20 I think 2016.
Okay.
I think
All
that's
right.
the year.
Okay, awesome. So 2016. So we're in the 2020. You have been a CEO for the last 4 years. You like that title?
Yes, I love that title.
That's great. And you're how old, Saniyya?
I'm 11. I'm going to be 12 in January.
Yes, and you did mention that at the beginning how old you were, but I actually wanted to remind our audience. So here you have an 11-year-old CEO running and operating her own business. How awesome is that? And she's using products that aren't harmful to people. That talk about that. Like, why was that so important to you? I know you mentioned a little bit about it, but how did that play such an important role in what you chose and the products that you chose for your nail polish?
So the playing because the reason why I decided to create something that had low toxins, and didn't have any of the harsh chemicals and like didn't use any animal products was because I like animals, but I don't like animals, if that makes sense. Like I don't like animals jumping up on me,
Uh-huh.
but I
Okay.
like animals just because I think they're really pretty and like I just like animals for that reason. So I
Okay.
didn't want something that was harming the animals and different things like that. Um and um I didn't want something that had chemicals in them because my younger sister, she likes to get her nails done, but she likes to like sometimes when she was younger, she liked to like put her hands in her mouth and bite her nails and all that.
Mm.
And so
Mhm.
not only like because our nails are porous, so
Mhm.
if you put like harsh chemicals on your nails, they go into your body in like the first 10
Mm.
minutes. So not only was it like going into her body one way, but it was going in there like two different ways, and the harsh chemicals were going into her body two different ways because she was putting her hands in her mouth and it was getting into her body. So I wanted to create something that was safe to put on her nails and that
Wow.
wouldn't affect her body's function and how her body functions. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, with the chemicals.
Wow. That's great. So this also comes from a really personal place of protecting your sister. That's very smart and caring of you. I so appreciate that. I'm sure your sister does too. Does she paint her nails a lot?
She used to, but she doesn't like getting her nails done that much anymore.
Not anymore. How old is she?
She's 5. Yeah, she's
Okay.
5.
Okay, so she's outgrowing it. She's probably doing some other things now. Awesome. So I love that. I love your story. I love what you're doing. Um, let's talk a little bit more about what do you enjoy most, or what would you say is the highlight of being a business owner and the business that you have? Like, what's a highlight?
Well, one highlight is that well, I actually have a couple.
Okay.
But like the top two are like I'm able to say that I have a business. I'm able to encourage other kids into starting their own business. And then another is like it makes really good birthday presents and really good Christmas presents. So
Mm.
I can make like a custom Christmas present or a custom birthday present depending on who I'm giving it to. So that's another highlight of it.
Awesome. So I bet when they open their gift and you're watching, and they're like so excited. Oh, then you get that good rush, huh? Okay, I might have lost Saniyya for a moment. I'm noticing that you are frozen. So while we're having this interruption, we will continue. I trust that she will be right back with us. So far, can you leave in the comment section or just type really quickly? What do you think about this young lady and her business idea and actually everything that she's put into it at this time? Like she's given us a lot of information so far, and I trust that she'll be back in. So right now, I want to see some of your comments. I'm going to look back at my page to see. You're probably going to hear it. Let me turn down my volume so this doesn't interfere. Let's see. I don't see any comments right now, but what I would like you to do is leave a comment. Those that are watching right now, what do you think so far about this young lady and her business? How are you being inspired? And how inspiring do you think she would be in her story to other young children? Any of those, drop a comment, please, while we're waiting on Saniyya. She's phenomenal, very encouraging. Thank you so much. I agree with you. I say it every week. Like these children blow me away. Like where they come, the ideas that they come up with and the why. I'm always so appreciative. And I think that she's back. Let me see. Yes. I'm so appreciative of their why. I like the fact that this young lady wanted to make sure that harsh chemicals weren't harming people. She wanted to take care of her younger sister, make sure that she was protected. You're back. I knew you would be back. So far, what we were doing, we got a comment from, I believe you pronounce this as Tashanta. She said she's phenomenal, very encouraging. Also, other children would absolutely love her. Her story is so awesome. I love her tenacity. How does that make you feel, Saniyya?
It makes me feel very happy just to know that I'm encouraging other kids.
Definitely. Definitely. Your story is phenomenal. I really appreciate, as I told you, everything that you are doing. I know we left off. I think I was asking you about the highlights, and you were sharing with the audience what you enjoy most. And I know you said that you customize birthday presents for young children. And I was asking you about the reaction. When they get their gifts, what are some of the reactions that you have noticed or you were able to witness? And how did that make you feel?
So for for most of the birthday presents that I send over, I sometimes get like videos, and seeing their reactions make me very happy. And when I go to like when I'm giving a present or like a Christmas present to some of my friends, seeing their live reaction makes me excited, and then seeing them wear the polish also makes me excited at the same time.
Wow, yeah, I bet that's cool. You look at your girlfriend's hands and you see like, oh, I created that polish. Go, girl. I love it. So are there any times, at night or some moments in your life where you just sit and you think like, wow, like I really created this. Do you ever have those moments?
Yeah, like after I do like I guess like a presentation,
Hmm.
like doing a presentation, like before the presentation I'll have like I don't know, like I have like a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain
Maybe
it.
nervous?
Like it's
Feel
a
nervous?
nervous feeling,
Hmm.
but I don't know how to explain it, but it's like
Okay.
kind of like a nervous feeling, yeah. But after I do it, I feel very excited knowing that I helped encourage other kids start their own business, and just knowing that I had a role in starting other people's business, other kids' businesses, or well, not starting them,
Hmm.
helping encouraging them to start their
Yeah.
own business.
I understand. Yes. And I bet you that does a lot for your confidence as well, would you say?
Yes, but I think that well, I mean, I am a very confident person. Um, I'm just a very confident person. So it helps boost my confidence in myself.
Yes. Definitely. Definitely. Let's ask this. I always ask this question, so it's nothing different to you. Is there anything that you enjoy the least about being a business owner? Or what would you say that is?
So be my least favorite thing about being a business owner is I would say this is actually a very weird thing. It's not a very common thing. I think it's just me, but
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of doing like vending events just because just me as a person, I get distracted like very easily. Like it's just very I just get distracted really easy.
Yeah.
But I get really distracted. So me being that way, I like when I'm talking to somebody, I can hear somebody else like just all around me, and it just kind of confuses me, and then I just start like kind of getting confused on what I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about because I'm hearing other people
Mm-hmm.
talk all around me, and it kind of distracts me. So I guess saying like doing vending events and different things like that.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Like I totally get it. I could see if there's a room, a large room, conference space, or even outdoors, but people are closely connected, and you're hearing what people are asking them or how they're answering things. I can see how that can be distracting, and I appreciate you being open and honest with that because I think there is a balance, and people need to see that. Being a business owner, especially so young at your age, it has the glitz and the glam, and it has the wonderful moments, and I'm so great. But then I know that there's also some things that young people probably don't enjoy. So that's why I always like to ask that question, just to kind of see um what's because there's different for everybody. So I just like to see like what is hard, and what makes it difficult, or what is it about it that you do not enjoy, because that's real. Nothing is just always great. So thank you for sharing that. Let's move on. So we talked about why you got your business started, when, all of those things, what you're selling. Now I know that you're selling nail polish. Are there any other products that you sell?
Yes. So along with nail polish, I sell a scented top coat, which comes in different scents according to like the season or like
Okay.
according to the month. And then I have a scented cuticle oil, and it's usually the same scent as my top coat, but sometimes the top coat and the scented top coat and the cuticle oil are two different scents.
Okay, awesome. So, where, if people wanted to, and I see it, you actually have it here, which is great. But I would like you to share it as well. Where can people purchase your products? Where can they follow you?
So they can follow me on my Instagram and on my Facebook at Sassy G Nails. Nails is spelled with a Z, and then you can find me. You can purchase my polishes on my website, sassygnails.com. Nails spelled with a Z.
Love it, love it. And it is right in front of you. So you can jot it down really quick, and check Saniyya out on her website, or follow her on her social media pages, and just engage and support this young lady as she is doing awesome and amazing things for the public. Let's talk, Saniyya. Let's see, what do I want to know besides where to follow you? Okay, we talked about how people can get in touch with you. Now I'm going to ask you this question. If you had an opportunity, and let's just imagine that there are many young people watching you right now, how would you encourage these young people?
Um, just know that there are a lot of people out there that just because they're saying that you can't do something, or saying that you're not supposed to be doing this just because you're young, don't listen to them, because they don't believe in you. So just believe in yourself and have confidence that you are able to do things that people say are impossible. And just know that one day you'll be big and you'll be famous, and that one person that was saying those things to you, they'll look and they're like this, oh, I guess that they could do that. Just know that you just have confidence in yourself.
I love it. So, maintaining confidence. And I like that you said that believing that, and I'm paraphrasing, but you said nothing is impossible. I really love that thought process. And I hope that children do take that away, because if you can think it, and you have the idea, you can dream it, you are inspired by the thought, you can definitely do it. Sometimes it's just a matter of finding those that will help you. Would you agree?
Yes.
And those that believe in you. I mean, you, like she said, there are going to be people that say, no, you can't do that, or that's strange, that's weird, why would you, all of those things. But those are the people that you definitely have to tune out, and you have to find that other road where those are saying, go, yes, you can do this, let me show you, let me introduce you, let me help you. So I love the fact that you're sharing that anything is possible, and it really is. So thank you so much. Now we're going to ask more about you as the young lady, just the 11-year-old. I like to find out from our guests, what are some things that really excite you, some things that make you happy, or what sort of your favorite things? So I'm going to go through a list, and I'd like you to just share really quickly what your favorites are. So let's start with color.
Okay, so I'm very indecisive. So I have like three different colors.
Okay.
So on top, like just this has like been my favorite color ever since I've been like 9. The color blue, that color, yeah, blue. Like a periwinkle blue, and
Okay.
then like like a really really light yellow, and sometimes it depends on what type of orange it is, but sometimes orange.
Awesome. So you do know, which is great. So blue, yellow, and orange. Those are great colors. Blue is actually my favorite color. I love every shade of blue that there is. You can kind of tell. But anyhow, what about your favorite book?
So my favorite book. So I was reading a book called President of the Whole 6th grade. I really liked that book. And then President of the Whole 5th grade. And the book that I'm reading now, it's called From the Desk of Zoe Washington. I really like that book. It's a really good book. And it's just a really good book. All three of those books are just really good.
Laughing. I'm laughing. Three's a good number for you, huh? Awesome. So what about favorite food?
Okay. Um so my favorite type of meat, like chicken and steak. Like I could live without steak, but I can't live without chicken. Um,
Okay.
my favorite vegetable. This is a very weird vegetable. My dad actually teases me about this one, but my favorite vegetables are Brussels sprouts and broccoli.
Oh gosh.
And then my favorite type of, and then, well, yeah, those are my favorite types of food.
That
And
is
potatoes.
very sweet potatoes. So I can get with you on that, but those Brussels sprouts, they gotta go. I cannot
I
do with Brussels
I
sprouts.
love Brussels sprouts.
That's good though. They're really good for you. So I could see why your dad would tease you about that. Now broccoli is okay. But but that's your favorite. So good for you. Let's talk about favorite person to spend time with. Who is that?
Okay, so my older sister, well, basically all of my family.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Good
my
answer.
best friend, but we go to school with each other, like,
Okay.
all the time. Like, we go to school with each other. So we see each other, like, every single day of the week except the weekends, and since we're on fall break, we've been talking to each other, but we haven't seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
So my best friend, and then I have another best friend, but we don't go to school with each other anymore. So yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
How about hobbies?
I enjoy, okay, so I know how to solve 3 different types of Rubik's Cubes. So
Oh,
I like to, well, actually, no, there's 2 that are Rubik's Cubes, and then one's like a Rubik's Pyramid, I guess, because it's not in the
okay.
shape of a cube, but it's in the shape of a pyramid. So I like to solve those. I like to paint, draw. I just got some new markers yesterday, and I like to talk to my friends. Like, I like to just text them random things. Like, I'll just like go on my phone like this. Oh, I guess I'll just text this person just a random thing. Like, I just text them like the randomest things, and then they're so confused, and it just makes me laugh.
Okay, cool. So I remember you saying earlier that you enjoyed science. What's your favorite, I would say, area, or I guess would be the proper term, or favorite science? I'm trying to think, how do you categorize science? Um,
Um, like,
I
I
don't
like
know.
doing chemistry, just because I like seeing things, like just seeing what happens when you mix different things up together.
Okay.
I have to do that outside now just because of what I do mix up together.
Uh-huh.
And I like um geology.
Geology.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. I'm with you on the chemistry was actually my favorite. I don't know. I'm trying to think like, do you call it school of science? It's escaping me right now, but I know that there is a proper term for that. But chemistry was definitely my favorite. So we're here on that, like mixing things. I used to love to do the study the periodic table and come up with, what gases, all of those types of things when you take the I don't know if you got here yet. Have you gotten to where you are, like, say for an example, you have the H2O plus CO2, what that makes? Like, have you gotten there yet?
So I just started middle school, but
Okay.
last year we did kind of touch it, if
Okay.
that makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
we studied it, but we didn't like stay on there for
Yeah,
like
I got you.
a
I
long
got you.
time.
Not
Yeah.
in depth. Okay, awesome. I'm thinking H2O, CO2. What would that even make? I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't taken chemistry since I'm getting random right now. Since high school, but it's bringing back so many memories, and I love to see a young lady that is interested in science, because oftentimes I know, well, when I was in school, they had this big thing on, let's encourage girls to get more involved in science, because it just didn't seem like it was, I guess, a feminine career choice. And so there was this big push on getting young ladies more exposed and interested in science. I don't know if that's the move and the wave currently, but I do remember that. So I'm just happy to hear that you love science and that chemistry is number one for you. So we're I said I was gonna give you some categories and we're just gonna go fast, huh? But let's see, do you have a favorite singer?
Yes, but it changes a lot. So I can't think of one right now
Okay.
because
That
I'm currently on this one playlist, like the playlist from In the Heights.
okay.
And I have like 3 specific songs from that playlist.
Okay. Now
That
you
I
have
really
to fill me in. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have 3 songs that I just love from that playlist. I just like the songs from that one.
So you have to fill me in. In the Heights, is that like a movie soundtrack, or is that what is that? Is that a station? What is In the
So
Heights?
it used to be, well, I guess it's still a play, but like they don't
Oh,
do it anymore. It used to be like a musical. Um
okay.
and Lin-Manuel Miranda made this, like, wrote most of the songs inside the musical. I guess that he's like one of my favorite artists, I guess.
Gotcha.
Um but so I've been kind of listening to that one. They're about to make a movie out of it. So I'm really excited about that because I really want to watch
Okay.
it.
Awesome. Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have one more, I think. Do you have a favorite dance?
Um, like a favorite dance or like a favorite dance move?
Favorite dance move?
I guess my favorite dance move, like my friends, they tease me about this because like I'll just be walking around doing this with my hands all the time.
Okay.
And I'll just do this and then do like that. But
Oh,
like I
okay.
just walk around kind of just
So
doing
it's one you created,
yeah.
your own dance. I love it. I love it. So I think you might be the first, or maybe not the first. So I'm trying to think. No, there were a few that had a favorite dance, but most often when I ask that question, all of the kid authors and entrepreneurs are like, no, well, I shouldn't
Oh.
speak in absolutes, but for the majority, I would say they're like, no, I don't have a favorite dance. So I was so shocked to hear that you have one, but now that I see that it's your own, I shouldn't be. So great. Awesome. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure getting to know more about you as the CEO, Saniyya as the young lady. What I'd like to do before we close out, I want to give you the opportunity. There may be something that I didn't ask, something that we didn't touch on, or a comment that you would like to make, to share with our audience at this time. What would that be?
Um, just remember to be kind because if we have a kind world, then everything can be happy and kind, and just you want to live in a world that's kind. So just be kind to others, even though if they're not kind to you, just be kind to them, and hopefully you being kind to them makes a change in their life, and they will end up being kind to you and other people around them.
Oh, that is so sweet. Just be kind. I love it. Kindness goes a long way. And like you said, even if someone isn't kind to you and you continue to be that way, eventually they may think of the fact that someone was that way to them even when they weren't. And it may change how they are. And everybody can use a smile and kindness. So thank you so much, Saniyya. It has been a true pleasure to be with you this evening. I love what you're doing, and you just continue to go full speed ahead, believing in yourself, taking every challenge on, and just becoming even better at what you do.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a great night.
Thank you
Enjoy the rest
too.
of your week too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. So that was so great. I really, really, I don't know. Every time I have these interviews, I just like take a deep breath at the end because there's so much to take in and so much just to appreciate. And I'm just always overwhelmed and full of joy. They just make me smile, because these kids are fantastic and they have such vision and goals, and then their personalities on top of it. You always see, well, I can see how you're doing well, because someone with a great smile like that, and sharing the message of being kind, and if she, as she's implementing that in her own life, that's a magnet for success. People like to work with you when they like you. I always would tell my students this, as a theater educator, that people don't want to work with you if you're not friendly. People don't like people that are always bringing bad drama. Of course, we love some good drama on the stage or, behind the camera, but, when you have good energy, It is just such a, like I said, magnet for success. People want to talk to you, people want to be around you. And so she was great. I'm really hoping that you all that were watching tonight will support this young lady, support her mission, go to her page, find out how you can get involved, purchase her products, of course follow her online, and just let us know, in the comments, what you enjoyed about the show tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them there. We'll make sure that they get answered. But we do appreciate you being with us. We appreciate all of your support. If you shared the video, thank you. If you make comments and engage, thank you. If you're going to support, we thank you even more. It's so great being here. And Kids Talk Tuesdays is going to continue to grow. Next week, we have another fantastic kid author that you will get to hear from. So let me also share with you in addition to Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Kids Talk Tuesdays, I also do a read along for younger children, grades K through 5 on Saturdays. So you can always tune into the King's Press LLC Facebook page where I'll be live doing those readings. And all of that is for helping young children to develop their reading skills. So we work on things such as comprehension, vocabulary building, cause and effect, character identification, making inferences, those things. So I hope that you can share that as well and come back on Saturday. Tune in. I like to go live about 12 p.m. If you miss it, you can always catch the rewatch. So just engage with us, find out what we're doing. The way that you can is by going to our website, kingspresspublishing.com. You can also follow me at the King's Press LLC on Facebook or Instagram. And then this page is my Nisha King, which is my personal page. I'm always here to take questions. I'm always here to offer support and advice, and just to be, kind, as she said, to others. You never know how far that's going to go. So, what I would leave with you on tonight is just to continue to be a light in others' lives, continue to share love in a world that we all needed. Have a fantastic evening and enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope to see you on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.